Welcome to Cooking with Princess.
Miss my cocoa butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen. Ain't no competition, just compete for attention. If you like, I'm not on no games. Well, baby, I've been peeping, and you ain't been the same. Like, who been on your mind? Who got your time? Who you been vibing with, and why can't you mine? You used to be texting me, checking me, calling me your sign. And now you treat me like my word less than a dime. Got me singing love song, love song. You got me singing love song, love song. You got me singing love song, love song.
So the chicken that I'm going to be using is chicken tenders, and I got this from Aldi's for $8.23. So I'm going to go ahead and wash it, and then I'm going to show you how I season it and the flavors and everything. I'm just cutting the bag open right now to wash it. Usually I use beef, but I got chicken instead. So what I do when I don't really have a lot of it in this bottle, but I have some more. I picked this up from Stop and Shop. Wine vinegar. I like it for my beef, but because I picked up the chicken, I'm gonna try it out on the chicken. I don't really like it on chicken as much, but if I put it in the beef, I'll wash the beef and then I'll leave it to sit like in this so it can pick up the flavor and stuff, and then I'll like dump it out and then season the beef, and it'll taste like really good. So okay, so I washed the chicken with my hands, and then I put some vinegar. Let me show you. It's nothing really, that don't look like that. It's the light. But I put some vinegar in it. You could get it from anywhere, but I went shopping in Aldi's today, so I got the vinegar from Aldi's. And then I washed the chicken in the vinegar, right? And now I have it sitting in the wine vinegar. So after I let it sit for about 15 minutes, I'll do for the chicken. Then I'm gonna drain it out, and then I'll put cornstarch. I got this from my corner store, and some flour. I like to use unbleached flour, so yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be putting in some cornstarch. I got a new bowl now. So I'm going to put some cornstarch to the bottom. So you can, when I put the chicken in, there's going to be some at the bottom. So it's going to be like that. And then I'm going to put the chicken here. It has some water at the bottom. But I'm going to put the chicken, transfer it individually into the bowl like that. And then after when I do that, and I get all of them, then I'm going to sprinkle the cornstarch back on here. Then I'm going to mix it up and kind of like toss it up in my hand to get the excess cornstarch off of the chicken. Then, yeah. Okay, so I did something really stupid. I forgot because I was too busy thinking about how I'm going to make this video and stuff. So after I washed the chicken, I would usually cut it up, right, into little squares, and then I'd season it, and then put it into the cornstarch and the flour. I put flour mixed up with the cornstarch and mixed it up inside there, and then flake it off. So I didn't do that, and I really did forget to season my chicken and cut it up. So I have the chicken here. I have the chicken here with the cornstarch and everything on it. So I'm just going to cut it up and then season it. I'm going to see how it tastes this way. Okay, so for the seasoning, I like to use Goya, mainly this Goya. It says with pepper. They have other Goyas. I think it says without black pepper and with something else they have inside of it, but I use this one mainly. Red chili pepper. I really like red chili peppers, especially on beef and stuff to make it spicy. Cayenne pepper. To me, cayenne pepper has a dry spice to it. So yeah, it's kind of dusty because, yeah. This I got from, I like this. This is one of my favorite seasonings for for like meat and anything. And like for like fish and beef and chicken. I got this from, what is it called? Burlington Coat Factory, believe it or not. This is how the bottle looks, just in case y'all looking for it. It's ingredients. That's how it looks. It's also spicy. I like my meat spicy, my food spicy. I got this curry from Price Right. It's kind of like a basic curry. Put that to the side. I don't know where I got this curry from. I forgot. But this curry is, I believe, from Trinidad. I don't have the bag with me, but I believe it's Chief Curry. If you know about Chief, like curries and other like stuff that they have. This is it, I believe. So this one I find is the best curry, like smell and taste and everything. This one has more like spice to it, and I mainly use this one for the color. I don't really like the taste as much, but I use it for the color. And this just has like a sweet smell for curry to me, so that's why I use it. I like to mix them. So this is an iron pan. It's about 7-10 pounds. After you wash this type of pan, you have to put oil back around it to prevent it from rusting. That's not rust, that's the glare, because it's actually shiny right there. So I just put oil in the pot. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the stove, put some more oil inside there, and then put the chicken inside there. I added a tablespoon of the Jamaican curry powder, half a tablespoon of the Chief curry powder, 2 tablespoons of the hot and spicy Cajun style spice blend, a tablespoon of the curry seasoning I got from Price Right, 1 tablespoon of crushed red peppers, and a tablespoon of the cayenne pepper. And for this, I just like sprayed it all over the chicken. So there it is frying. As it's frying, I just try to turn it around and break it up as much as I can so that it doesn't stick and it's easier to coat with all the sweet and sour sauce individually, because of the the flour and the stickiness. When it went in, the chicken was just stuck together, so I just try to break it up. And you'd want to fry it until it gets golden brown and cooked, of course. So while the chicken is frying, I'm going to get going on the rice. So I'm going to scoop out 4 cups of rice, and I'm going to wash it in the strainer. After you finish washing your rice, you want to boil the rice, but not too soft because you're going to have to fry it. Now for the dough, I added about 2.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and half a tablespoon of curry. So the chicken is nice and golden brown. That looks delicious, and it smells delicious, and it tastes delicious. Now the rice is done boiling, and I sprayed cold water on top of it to stop it from cooking. So now I'm going to put it in the iron pot to fry, and then add the other seasonings to it. I'm going to add this mushroom seasoning into my rice. I got this at my local Oriental store. And this pure sesame oil into the rice also at the same store. This was $15.95. As you can see, it's like a kind of chunky, powdery type texture, and it's a little salty too. I added the mushroom seasoning to taste, so later on when I add the rest of the ingredients to the rice, if I feel like it needs a little more seasoning, I'll add it in. So now I'm going to add in mushroom soy sauce. Obviously not a lot because soy sauce is really salty as it is. And for the oil, I went ahead and added some mixed vegetables. And as I said before, if I taste the rice and I don't like how it tastes, I'm going to put some more of the mushroom seasoning in. And that's how the rice color looks right now. But I added in some more soy sauce, a little bit more, just for the color to be a little bit darker. So for the dumplings, I'm going to pinch off, because I like my dumplings kind of big, about this much flour, and then I'm gonna just kind of squish it like that to kind of get a little sticky and rounded. And then I'm gonna do this to the dumpling and just put a little hole in the middle of it like that, and then put it in the oil. For the sweet and sour sauce, don't mind my hand, it still has the flour in it. I have to wash my hands off. But I'm gonna be using this sweet chili sauce that I got from the same Oriental store I got the mushroom powder seasoning from. This is the consistency. You have to kind of knock it, but that's how it is. And that's the finished result. I added ginger beer for a drink. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the video. And have a great, blessed day. Enjoy your day, guys. Love you. Mwah.